Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about the band Amaranthe and what I like about them and their music. Amaranthe are a fairly new band. They were formed in 2008 by vocalist Jake and guitarist Olaf. That's Olaf, not some snowman or something. Two more vocalists joined, Elise and Andy, and the lineup was completed by drummer Morten and bassist Johan. However, in 2013, Andy left for personal reasons and was replaced by new vocalist Henrik. All of the band's members are Swedish except Morten, who's Danish, and it was because of them that I decided to learn the Swedish language after hearing Elise speaking Swedish in a video on YouTube and thinking how beautiful it sounded. So, if any members of Amaranthe happen to be watching this, tack för att du inspirerar mig att lära mig svenska. The band's name Amaranthe comes from the plant genus Amaranthus or Amaranth, which contains around 60 different species. The plant's name comes from the Greek amaranthos, which means unfading, and anthos, which means flower. This is because the amaranth lived for a long time and came to symbolise immortality. I think this is a nice image for the band. They were originally called Avalanche, but due to legal issues had to change it and decided on Amaranthe. The E at the end just makes it look nicer. One of my favourite things about Amaranthe is how they break free from genre stereotypes by combining different elements of pop, power metal and death metal. For example, the structure of a lot of their songs involves having a really catchy chorus with clean vocals, whereas the instrumentals and bridges often lean towards a much heavier death metal style, especially when the growled vocals come in. Whenever I'm telling someone about the band who doesn't already know them, it's hard to define their genre, so I usually just stick with power metal for ease, although I do feel that that's the closest thing to their sound you can get. Other terms I've seen online include melodic death metal and modern metal. Another thing about them is that although the music is relatively heavy, the lyrics are mostly very positive and uplifting. As far as I can tell, only a few of their songs are sad. In 2011, Amaranthe released their first album, which was self-titled and boasted some of the most popular tracks, like the ballad Amaranthe and the hit single Hunger. The album's art shows a symbol which looks like a flower in the shape of a capital A, representing the band's name. This A symbol ended up becoming the band's logo and appears on their other albums too. In general, the album was great as a debut and built a strong foundation upon which the band would build in the future. Their unique style was praised and criticised equally, but as I've already said, I think their style is what makes them so lovable. In 2013, Amaranthe released their second album entitled The Nexus, whose lead single also went by the same name. This was actually the first Amaranthe song I ever heard, and it's one of their most popular songs. The album has futuristic motifs throughout, including ideas of technology, environmentalism and transcendence. It has a very strong opener called Afterlife, which is one of their fastest songs and gives a good kickstart to the album. The album also features the popular and massively motivational hit Invincible, and the also popular, emotive and heartfelt song Burn With Me, which is one of the three Amaranthe songs with only clean vocals. Mechanical Illusion, my number one favourite Amaranthe song, is also on this album. They don't perform this song live anymore, which I'm disappointed at because I'm going to see their concert in Glasgow in March. I'm still really excited despite my favourite song not being played because I know it's going to be an amazing concert no matter what happens. I've watched their live performances on YouTube and everyone I've watched has been phenomenal. Just 1 year after releasing The Nexus, Amaranthe returned with a new vocalist and the groundbreaking new album called Massive Addictive. Fresh new sounds and directions were put into the album and it's a work of art. It features some of the most impressive titles to date, such as Dynamite, Drop Dead Cynical, and the eponymous Massive Addictive. Interestingly, their first album contained no songs with just clean vocals, their second album contained one, Burn With Me, and their third album contained two, True and Over and Done, my favourite of which is Over and Done. My reason for this is that I think it's a great opportunity for Jake to showcase his talent alone. He usually splits the clean vocals evenly with Elise, but he really shined at the start of this particular track. Massive Addictive, track number 4, was a great choice as lead single. Its low, chuggy guitar riffs and triplet rhythms really characterised this song, and it really was massive and addictive. One other interesting thing to note about the Massive Addictive album is the prevalence of fire in the lyrics. Dynamite, Drop Dead Cynical, Trinity, Massive Addictive, True, Danger Zone and Skyline all feature the word fire at least once. And Over and Done, and Ordinary Abnormality and Exhale all refer to burning in some way, which means that from an album of 12 songs, only 2 songs are flame-free. 83% of the album contains lyrics about fire. I'm not complaining, I just thought I'd point out exactly how hot the album really is. Now, here are some of my favourite moments from Amaranthe's current 3 albums.
Final
hope you enjoyed that. I know I did. Anyway, just a few more things to bring up before the end of the video. I really admire the band's image. One example is the fact that they have 3 vocalists. The way they work so well together and have positive chemistry just shows the power of teamwork. This is actually what their song Trinity is about. I also admire Elise specifically for being a role model to all the girls out there. She has posted online many times about how girls shouldn't let themselves get put down just because they're girls. Elise is a girly girl, and she's also a girl power girl. She has a strong personality and positive image which I really like. She's also really sweet to fans, and I hope I get to meet her at the concert in Glasgow. And finally, all of Amaranthe's songs are 100% family friendly. None of their songs contain obscenity or profanity. Not that I care so much, but it does make a nice change to hear metal music without the screamer saying "fuck" all the time. And that's all I have to say about Amaranth. If you liked the music you heard in this video, the links to buy their music are in the description. So, thanks for watching, leave a comment and let me know what you think of Amaranth and their music. See you next time.